All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. An undefeated start against a winless Skin. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He beams one deep right side. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Allen. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Middle. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming.
Look out!
Back to throw now, Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. Motioning left is their running back.
What's that?
Allen now on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Half. What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
What's that?
Play action now with Allen. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He's going to take this one from the end zone. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Runs by the 30. That's midfield. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They're going play action. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Another carry for him. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Touchdown, Cleveland. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen on the play action. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Half 85, half 85. We go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Here's a give to Cook. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's 3 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him facing 4th down. Honest Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Amendola able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Off 52. Half 10. Return.
Allen. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Hand off to the back. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. From the 44 here on second down. Chased out to his right. He's going deep down this side. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into traffic, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. Stops for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on third and goal.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Alert! What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
What's that?
2nd and 10 now. Cook calls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills are on the move here. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Look out!
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
Regular. What's that?
On the handoff, Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Stop.
They kick the running back in motion.
What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And maybe they lost track of downs. The board only reads 3rd, but the punt team is out on the field. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Alert! Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shakir in motion right.
What's that? Throwing
now on 1st down, Allen. He just throws this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Allen to the air. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air again, Allen. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. Here's Allen. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw again, it's Allen. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these third downs. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns first down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one complete to Njoku. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Catch made left side by Judy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finding Judy. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. No one around. He's got space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Allen now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Go. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, hold. Hey, tight. Good job.
Trying again following the sack. Connection made to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He completes it in traffic. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Cut near the goal line. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. So they wanted to take another look, and that turned out to be a good decision. The call on the field overturned. They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some juice. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.